So changing direction when you're spinning is really good practice for working on your spot. It's also good practice for balance if you're doing less than one turn. And it's good for performing because you often don't know what room or what your situation will be like when you get to wherever you're performing, and you are not always looking directly at the audience. The last thing it's good for is for increasing your spins. Because if, for example, you were able to do 1.5 turns, then 1 3/4 is not that much more. And if you're able to do 1 3/4 of a turn, you can definitely do 2 turns. So it just kind of gets your mind comfortable with spinning in general and increasing how much you rotate around. So the first couple that we're going to do will be our quarter, our half, and our 3/4 turns. Because these don't work on spotting, you're instead going to be working on balance and on keeping good form. So we're going to use the side basic turns that we did in our previous video. So check out that video if you just needed a refresher on side basic spins. So we'll take our basic 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We're going to prep 1, 2. Now we're only going to turn a quarter. On that 3, when you take your quarter turn, you want to make sure that you are ankle to ankle and you're not putting that left foot down. You're holding until 5. So that's the challenge. 6, 7. You want to do these spins slow to work on your balance, so you are forced to hold on one foot. So now after 5, 6, 7, we're going to take a quarter turn again. 1, 2, face the back of your room on 3, basic back, 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now this should feel super easy, but you want to have really good technique. So you're not going to drag the feet, for example. We're going to actively turn. So you're going to have your rotation happening from your chest, and you're going to pick up that leg, bring it down, and you're going to make sure you're not spinning on that heel. Now we go to half turns. Basic 1, 2, 3, half turn to the right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Again, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Again, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So engaging your core, keeping your arms in front of your body at all times, is also going to help you stop. Because 2 things you need to work through are how fast, how much momentum do I need to give myself, and then how can I stop myself so I'm nice and clean before I take my 5, 6, 7. Okay, our third one is our 3/4 turns. For this one, whatever is over your left shoulder, that's where you're going to end up. So if I'm facing this way and I turn 3/4, I'm going to face that way. Don't worry so much about your room, because your room can change. Worry about your own body. So you're worrying about your chest and your shoulder instead of thinking, for example, a window and a mirror. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5 3/4 right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then from there, you will take 1 turn. Now your spotting comes into play because you're going to stop and start in the same place. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And you'll want to do that 4 times as well to balance out the 4 sets that we did on the 3/4 spins. If you can do 3/4 of a spin, you can definitely do 1. Now we increase, so we go to 1 1/4. So for all of them now we are spotting, and we're working on changing direction as we spin. So we start 1, 2. And you don't want to look for the front because we know that we're going to end up facing what's over our right shoulder. So as I turn, the second you can see where you need to go, you want to latch on and lock eyes onto where you need to be turning. And that's what you're going to spot. You don't want to do it early, so you're not going to cheat and turn your head to look at it. You're going to wait. As soon as the body comes around, you're going to look for that spot. Basic 5, 6, 7, again. 1 1/4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So now you're training yourself to look and say, I'm going to look at this thing. It's not the same thing I looked at before, but you know that's where you need to end up. So now we'll do the same thing with 1.5. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Again, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now we'll do 1 3/4. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm pointing to remind you, but I used to point like that to remind myself, and I found that it helped a lot. So if you need to do that in the beginning, do that. Make some sort of a motion, or just think about it in your head so you know where you need to end up. I always say if you can do 1 3/4, you can definitely do 2, because 2 is easier. You're not trying to find your spot after going 3/4 of the way around. You're always just looking at the front, and it's only a quarter more. So you're just adding from here to here. So let's try our doubles. 5, 6, basic, and 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 2 turns right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Go. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Very nice. So try all of those 4 times each. For the 1.5 and half turns, I do 2 sets of them, since for the rest you get 4. That way everything is a set of 4.